It's a little cold. All right, so I got a new novel. You know what? I'm gonna start adding novels to the reviews that I do on here. But I got a new novel, and it's from a legendary writer by the name of Terry Brooks, and I'm talking about none other than The Sword of Shannara by Terry Brooks. Obviously, New York Times bestseller. This dude is all that, doing the damn thing. He's a legend. He's been around for a while now. Um, when I first heard of this, I didn't read it in chronological order. This is not, you know what I'm saying. I have books of Terry Brooks. You know what I'm saying. My wife has a book, and I have a book that I want to say I got from my father-in-law that I borrowed off him, and I only got through half of it. But that's not because it wasn't good, because this story is fantastic. It's piqued my interest. You know, I just bought this, so I'm excited. You know, obviously, you know what I'm saying, I'm all in. I didn't realize that this book was as big as it is, but that's fine though. It's gonna keep me occupied during my, you know what I'm saying, my quiet hours. You know what I'm saying. But I got introduced to this, and I read half the book. And first half of the book was fantastic. I didn't make it through it only because the show came out. There was a show adaptation that was led by the extraordinary director uh, Jon Favreau. I think he's a producer as well. He wears many hats, so you know, I think he's a writer as well. He's done some great work. I mean, he directed the first Iron Man. I mean, come on, this dude is big time, and he also, on top of directing the Sword of or the Shannara Chronicles, I want to say that's what it's called, the Shannara Chronicles. Is um, he's also at the helm of the extraordinary show The Mandalorian on Disney Plus. So this guy is, like I said, he's fantastic. I think whenever I hear that Jon Favreau is a part of anything entertainment wise, I always jump on it. And I jumped on the Sword of Shannara, you know, reading that half of the book, and you know what I'm saying, knowing a little bit of what to expect, and it was a fantastic show. You know, I just wish you know, obviously I have, you know, with every show there's some things that they could have done right, and some things they did right, and some things they could have done better. But with that said, I liked the overall show. They actually stopped it at a point where I was just like, damn, I really wish they would have had some more seasons just to flesh out these characters, because there were some aspects of it that I didn't like, but they were headed in a pretty decent direction. But they just, for whatever reason, you know how these things are, you know, with these shows. There's so many coming out all the time that, you know, and sometimes the actors, it could be a multitude of things. The actors don't want to do it anymore. The directors don't want to do it anymore. But I really enjoyed the Shannara Chronicles. I wish they had more of it. There's some actors in there that were fantastic. They did a really good job, for me at least. But not the showrunners. But I got this first book, which is the first volume, and I'm gonna read it in its chronological order, how it should be read, and I'm really excited about it. Terry Brooks is fantastic. I heard recently he just wrapped up this series, and this series has been going on for about, you know, the Sword of Shannara, well, the Shannara Chronicles. This has been going on for more than 40 years now, and he just wrapped it up. I heard he's in his 70s, so you know he's really spent a lot. He's spent most of his life in this universe, and so you know he's given it its heart. He's given this series his heart and his soul, and I think it's fantastic that he just ended it. You know, he's ended the series how he wanted to. He had the fortitude to to finish the series, and I think that's commendable. Um, so I'm gonna read it, and I'm gonna tell you guys what I think about it whenever I get done with this. You know, because I'm not the fastest reader. You know, I know some people can read. This book is about 720 something pages. I know some people can read this in a week. Me, it's gonna take me a while, but I'm gonna tell y'all what I think about it, and y'all stay tuned. Peace.